Rights and kicks and messing him up. These guys are
No, a little strike,
Nah, I said first round McGregor was straight shirt.
No, strike pants, strike short.
Hey. Yo, hey brothers, we live.
Hey, yo, Hot, you live. Yo, you need to tape it. It's different. It ain't gonna be no demons out here today.
You got everything in there.
As soon as they see it, you see their nose flare up. That shit booming.
Yo, I was playing on the game with him. Hey, I saw you logged on this end, bro. Huh? The drugs. Yeah. The drugs might, What up? You want to check it?
Yeah, we live. No, I just wanted to get everybody.
That's the guy, I mean. Yeah, it was bringing Babylon. Yeah, that's that shit, Cobblin' Babylon in another dimension and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hey fellas, we live. Let me put it on mute. Let me see. Hold on. Are we unmuted? What?
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
We the Hebrew Israelites coming out here to prophesy day in and day out, week in and week out, the downfall of this wicked kingdom known as ancient Babylon, aka spiritual America. All right. First and foremost, matter of fact,
Spiritual Egypt.
Spiritual Egypt. All right, to tell you, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, that shit, God's chosen people. All right, the Israelites, and they tell you the so-called white man is the wicked. All right, Esau, Edom. Okay, first and foremost, we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone will teach and rule well. All right, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing forth this gospel amongst the four winds with true sincerity and illumination, man. To you we say shalom.
Shalom.
Hella human.
New John, it says rumors of war. Israel may be preparing for an inevitable civil war in the West Bank. I thought they was already at war. I guess they stopped. You know, they about to go back into it. That's why they're protesting around the corner. Palestinians are protesting. All right. Let's see. Man, there's so much going on, man. Reservoirs are drying up from the catastrophic mega drought in the west. Death Valley reaches 130 degrees Fahrenheit, comes within 4 degrees of world record. There's so much stuff going on, man. What y'all want to get into?
We can get into this and we can get in that. We're going to talk about this and we can talk
And then
This is start from the top of that.
What's your philosophy?
It's second Esdras 9. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou see a part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Am I going to push the rock?
yeah, push it up.
Second Esdras 9. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou see a part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Hey, so we gotta measure the time diligently, man. And all those that are in the know are on their watch, right? So we paying attention to the signs, we watching the news, we watching the minds of the people, and we knowing that, hey, listen, it's a high time to wake up out of sleep because, like the brother said, like the Lord's starting to visit this earth which he made, man. Sending plagues, sending death, destruction. Yo, in Philly, niggas is dropping like flies, bro. I know like fucking 3 people that died within like the last month, bro. Like, it's getting heavy. Celebrities is dying like crazy. Hey, shalom, bro. Yeah, I shout my guy.
Like, Yahweh blessing you every time I see your hair getting longer.
Yeah, man, but listen, bro.
Fire, yeah, it is a fire. It's for me, bro. This is second Esdras 9 and 3. Therefore, second Esdras 9 and 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou will understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee.
Hey,
even from the beginning.
And that's what you see. You see a lot of uproars on the people. Like I said, we got the Palestinians protesting around the corner right now, man. You know, because there's a war going on in the Middle East between Israel and the different things like that, man. You know, you got uprising amongst the so-called black community, uprising against the so-called Asian community, man. And and every single nation, especially in America, is starting to uprise and protest, and we stand for this, we stand for that, man. Because ultimately, because these people are mourning, man. Because we're under the captivity, really going to just the so-called Black Latino Native Americans, but everybody, all the nations in America, man, are really under the spirit of the so-called white man, bro. And they all really miserable, man. That's why they've been in social media. So people can go in there and live a fake life, man. Live a lifestyle they ain't really living to make themselves feel better about themselves. They over-sexualize everything, man. They put some sodomy and transgenderism and all this other bullshit on our people, on our children, man. So, hey, listen, that's why it's uproars, man. But we the real uproar, man. Because we the only ones that's actually going, our words actually have weight and power, man. Because all you people talk about Black Lives Matter, Asian Lives Matter, trans lives, man, fuck that shit, man. Israelite lives matter, man. How about Shem Yahushua matters, man, that's it.
Second Esdras 9 and 4. It says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that...
Proverbs 29 and 2.
Bring it out.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Do you see people rejoicing, man? Not really. People can sit out here and live a facade, man, but people really miserable, man. They gotta go work 60, 70 hours, man, at a job getting paid fucking $8 an hour, can barely pay rent, man, can barely buy food, prices going up, everything, man. You literally work, you literally spend more time at your job than you do in the very house that you spend $1,500 a month to live in, man. That shit is sad, man.
Enjoy your shit.
You can't even enjoy your own home, man. You can't enjoy your children without them worried about them getting exposed to all type of bullshit, man. Diseases and you gotta you literally gotta, even if you do eat healthy, you still fucking dying out here of diseases, man. So it ain't no winning.
Not to mention, right? You still have homeless people out here.
Homeless people,
You
yep.
know what I mean? You got people out here struggling with drugs. Hey, we was just up here, man. Dude laid out at the bus stop, man. He younger than us. Stretched out on the bus stop, man. Yo, when I was
Fucking
coming up,
21,
all the
18.
crackheads, dope heads, man, they was at least in their 40s, 50s or something.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? You see all of this crazy shit going on. You know, even if you rich, or how you know, you rich, you supposed to be in jail, but you gotta walk down the street and see that shit. You smell piss everywhere, trash everywhere. You know what I mean? Hell, if you was walking under that at a certain time, that shit would have fell down and fucked you up, man. You know what I mean? The infrastructure is a rated D by the infrastructure overseers of this country.
That's just being generous. No,
Nah,
that's really a F plus, man.
You know, this whole hey man, hey, this land itself crieth out, man. This land itself is under subjection to the wicked, man. You know, the animals, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the animals are mourning, man. The plants are mourning. Look, you got trees in captivity right here. Yo, literally, these trees right here are in captivity, man.
I never seen like an animal with suicide. I don't literally just step on the tree shaking.
I seen that shit, man.
I was like, damn. Like,
Yo, you got
a dog jumped out the building.
You see the joint where the fucking pigeons was bullying the other pigeons? Bullying that nigga, pushed him to the tracks and died and shit, man. Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen, that's this world for you, man. But listen, when the righteous are under road authority, that's when people want to rejoice, man. When the Israelites take the kingdom, man, listen, even though y'all gonna be in subjection, man, y'all gonna be in servitude, y'all gonna be rejoicing, man. Clean air, clean water, clean food. You know what I mean? No more chronic diseases. I mean, like, I might get a little shit here and there, but like, for a heathen might really just die of old age, man. Because it's gonna be a perfect life, man.
Ain't gonna be no GMOs.
No GMOs, man. No fucking hybrid fruits and veggies.
No goddamn Popeyes. And
No
McDonald's.
radiation. You know what I mean? Almost 8. No burning fossil fuels and injecting poison. All this shit that go in with this
No gas, no smoke coming from cars and bullshit.
I saw a picture of India. It's like they can't go out their house because the rivers and the cities were so filled with trash. They died from the fact of trash. I'm like, damn.
I got some.
And the Ganges River in there where they worship that river. All right, and that's the filthiest water system in the world. They drinking out of it and then go shit in it.
Romans 8 to 22. We know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption to wit the redemption of our bodies.
Yeah. Hey, listen, even the earth itself is waiting for the Israelites to get the kingdom, man. You know what I mean? The trees, the leaves, man, the flowers, the air. You know what I mean? It's all waiting for us to take the kingdom because it's gonna be righteous and beautiful, man. We're gonna follow the land Sabbath, man. We're not gonna pollute our land. It ain't gonna be no plastic and shit in our water, man. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna be just stripping the sea of all its workers, man, taking the crabs, the shrimp, lobster, catfish.
Ain't gonna be draining the earth of its oil, man.
Exactly.
Right.
We can check the numbers when we invade the heathens, like the Canaanites. The Lord told us not to take any tree, any bush.
Yep.
And I understand that because if you take the tree, you're taking the life around.
Right, we ain't about to bulldoze a whole fucking forest, killing a whole population of animals, and then building cement and concrete and shit around it,
Right,
and
talk
throw a
about-
factory.
Talk about you develop the
Right.
land.
That's why. Hey, listen. That's why you got so many deer, especially in PA. You got so many deer that get killed on the road because it's like, yo, did the deer cross the road or did the road or did the road cross the forest, man? Yo, listen. You drive on what's that, 76 going towards King of Prussia?
Oh yeah, it's awful.
And it's like literally like you drive and it's mountains and you literally see like the deer literally will jump off the mountain to like a 150 foot drop, man. You know what I mean?
A documentary I watched in high school. So basically, the Arctic, what was the big things where they live in landscape? They like big huge elephants, like.
You talking about like
They're like whales and elephants mixed together.
elephant.
They have tusks.
Walrus? Oh, I didn't tell you.
So what they do is they'll climb the top of the hill, and the hill will be overpopulated. So when it's overpopulated, they'll jump off because remember they live on ice. They live on clean ice. Where they live at, it takes hundreds of years for the ice to melt. So now, climate change. Once it melts, they have to jump off the cliff because there's nowhere else to live.
Yeah. That's what these devils do, man. That's what these devils do, man. They tear down the economy, man. You know, they hunt animals to extinction for sport. You know what I mean? They tear apart animals' habitats and forests and wonder why the air is so dirty because you're cutting down all the trees and burning them, man. Building houses out of them.
This is Revelations 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Hey man, we gonna destroy them and destroy the earth, man. And by process of elimination, who is it that's really destroying the earth in whole, man, and vast, and and mass? So-called white men, right? Esau, Edom. You know what I mean? Of course, you got other nations that play their part, but in mass, it's the so-called white man.
Really, those other nations really are following that to the Esau, man.
Yep.
All right. Because it said,
because you got a lot of other nations and cultures that actually live a clean lifestyle, man. But everyone's trying to follow after America. Most nations literally live a more, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, eco-friendly lifestyle. You know what I mean? Exactly. You know what I mean? Right. But a lot of these nations and countries are starting to follow suit after America. I'm guessing because of they see how much wealth America is generating, so they're thinking, well, we follow suit, we can make that kind of wealth too, man. But it's blood money, man. America has blood money, man. You know, it's riches gotten by deceit, man, and it's money that has a big price, man. You know, you literally destroy the very earth that you live on for what? For power and for wealth? That's crazy, man.
For example, I believe that the crime that live in third world countries are better.
Bro, listen, them third world countries are more culturally and minerally rich than America, man.
You ever watch the videos where the East Indians built the houses?
Yeah.
They built a whole gym out of dry mud and rocks. They don't have to take credit for nothing.
Hey, listen, America oppresses these third world countries, man. But you go to places like Jamaica, go to places like Africa, man. The only problem with those countries is that they just don't have no structure, man. No moral compass. That's the only thing holding them back, man.
Right, what they say is that the land itself isn't poor. It's not a third world country. It's the people that are poor.
Right.
And it's because the value system that they have in their mind is Idumean by nature.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Which is perverse, man. You know, it has no balance to it. You put value on pieces of paper and nylon that are just printed out of the machine. All right, we talk, and the people who have the most value in that system go on vacation in third world countries,
man.
And that don't make why? Because they're actually rich.
They were saying that third world countries are not actually they're not impoverished. What it is they're over exploited. They're the richest countries in the world, but because of the so-called white man, they overexploited.
Listen, they got listen, you know when we done traveled out the country, man.
Listen, we go to
it's the food. You literally go out there and lose weight. You lose all the bullshit inflammation by going out to like fucking Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic for a week, man. You can still eat fried chicken.
we have the
You can still eat fried
beautiful
foods,
We
but
was in
you still
DR.
gonna lose weight because
was in-
everything is pure, man. The chicken, the beef,
You remember
the oil.
Yo, we was in DR and literally was out there for a week, and literally without even working out,
Bro, just
losing. You was losing weight.
man.
Metabolism was speeding up.
Energy levels went
Energy
up.
levels was shooting up. You were. I mean, you were.
You had a good bowel, a
your bowel
regular
movements
bowel
was more
movement.
frequent. Literally.
This is Numbers 35. All right, this is Numbers 35 and 33. So you shall not pollute the land wherein you are, for blood is defiled the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Exactly, man. You know, when you go into that prophecy, man, or to that, that's really a law. You know, that was really going towards the children of Israel, man. But you gotta understand, the law of the Lord applies to all, man. You know what I mean? That's the righteous way of living. So if you going to defile the land that you live in, hey, listen, the only way it can be cleansed is by shedding the blood of him that defiled it, man. So, hey, listen, hey, I ain't say it. The Lord said it, man. So,
Well, let me bring this out too. And you were saying like the land is polluted, this place is polluted, right? That's why the Lord said this.
It's the book of Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
exactly, man. That's why Esau, Edom's going to be destroyed, man. America's going to be wiped off the face of the earth. Now, listen, this land is so far beyond being resuscitated, man. You know what I mean? It can't be salvaged, man. So the Lord is going to have to do away with this place, man. It's too much bloodshed, man. Not only on the so-called blacks, but the Native Americans, man. The Latinos, man, and just the all-off oppression, man.
And it's polluted.
It's polluted spiritually, morally, man. Physically, man, everywhere, in every angle, man.
Yup.
So, hey, look, at the end of the day, it's more than enough go around. The Lord said, listen, I'm going to do away with this place. It's going to be a memorial, man. It's going to be a wasteland. And it's more than, and the Lord like, listen, I got this many mansions in my kingdom. Fuck America, man. We don't need this land.
Hey, but not just that, but the Lord going, the whole earth is going to be renewed
Exactly.
after the destruction of America. It's going to, the Lord is going to bring the land back like when it was in the in the Garden of Eden.
And what was beautiful about that, y'all know, I'm pretty sure y'all seen when rainforest or forest go on fire, and then the aftermath, and then after a couple of weeks, and all of a sudden, everything's going back to building itself. The Heavenly Father going to destroy this place in the earth.
And that's like at the end of in the Godzilla. They were showing the earth coming back from all that destruction. The mind is radiation.
That's spiritual. There's going to be a bunch of radiation on Babylon.
And the crazy thing is, the Lord's definition is really different. When he says, I'm going to bring a new heaven to a new earth, this planet's going to look like an old
Hey, listen,
planet.
the Lord said that his ways are not our ways and his thoughts are not our thoughts, man.
They already,
So when y'all say is the kingdom of heaven going to be like the Garden of Eden, it's going to be better than the Garden of Eden.
Hey, listen, we don't
They
even
say
really know
mountains-
what the Garden of Eden was
It's
like.
crazy. They say mountains were actually trees.
They preached that. The one John, they said that the roots go out for 5 miles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what's it, look, I ain't trying to be uncanny, but it was saying that was it the angels that cut down the trees, or it was something that cut the trees down? All the big, all that shit got cut down, bro.
Like when you go to Grand Canyon, they look like tree stumps, like the big
Yeah,
rock.
Hey, listen, everything is, the earth's going to bring yield for its fruit again, man. Because right now the earth is holding back because these devils are in power, man. You know, and even if you go to other places, like you say, third world countries, you get better fruit, but it still ain't giving forth its true power, man.
It's just not GMO.
Hey, just ain't
but the Lord
GMO.
said, hey,
Something
yo,
from it.
but that's the land not, the planet not giving forth its full yield is a curse. It's
a curse.
Put on the planet just because Esau
Esau
is in
eating, right.
worship.
The Lord said, all right, listen, I'm gonna give you the earth, but I'm gonna give you it at 25%.
Not even.
I'm gonna give you it at 10%,
Like 10%.
5%.
It's not a curse on Esau.
When you watch all these movies, like the world ended, the year that the world stops, it stops at 2050.
It's the book of Revelations 18 and 11. Salaki, I'm gonna start at 9.
I feel like that was like
And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her, for they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, the great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour thy judgment comes.
Yeah, it's only going to take 1 hour, all right, for the Lord to destroy America in World War III, man. All right, this place is going to be annihilated, man. All right, America's going to be annihilated in World War III, which is soon to come, man. All right, in the very near future. All right, while you people, okay, walk up and down the street, all right, partying and bullshitting, all right, little do y'all know the Lord is prepared judgment for this place, man. All right, and if you black, Latino, or Native American, all right, and you're not in the spirit of repenting, guess what? You're going to die right here in America with the so-called white man, all right, in nuclear fire, man, all right?
This is verse 11, it's the point. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth her merchandise anymore.
Yeah. Why? Because guess what? America is a consuming country, man. All right, all the nations have waxed rich off America. All right, and it's consumerism. Consumerism.
Hey, listen, because America,
I got you.
America imports everything. They don't really export anything.
No, but whoa.
Very
You
little.
can take it. All European countries are all import countries. Remember, even though the Heavenly Father gave them, gave Esau rulership over the earth, right? What he did was he put them in all countries that don't yield shit. So they gotta exploit all the other countries.
But they do export one major thing, that they are the absolute best at manufacturing.
Weapons.
Weapons. That just show you who's Esau.
America, right?
All Europeans, because the best handguns is Glocks. That's Austrian. The best rifle, the most sturdiest rifle, it was Kalashnikov until they came out with the M16.
Remember the
American.
AK-47 at one point.
That's what I'm saying, Kalashnikov.
Yeah, but I just custom made my own katana, T10 steel, $500, but I ordered it custom shop radio.
When you got too much money, you don't know what to do with it. Let me buy a custom car.
No, you know what's crazy? I was watching Walking Dead, and I was just thinking, you never know. I mean, what's the number one weapon they was using?
But what was that? Who was on?
Chevys and shit.
Yeah, all these nations have become rich off America, man. All right, so once they see this place burning, all right, they're going to be wailing and they're going to be crying because, all right, they can't make no more money off this place, man. Go ahead, bro.
Revelations 18 and 12. Revelations 18 and 12. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all fine wood and all manner vessels of ivory and all manner vessels of the most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men, and the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee.
Yeah,
Thou shalt find them no more at all.
Yeah, so all the things that you people are used to are going to be no longer, man. All right, you used to cheap gas, that's going to go down the drain. You used to put your energy bill paying a certain amount every month. That's going to skyrocket. The price of food going to skyrocket. All right, because what people don't realize, the reason why America can afford to have cheap goods is because of the petrodollar. All right, the petrodollar, all right, pretty much allow you Americans to have deliver cheap, all right, a cheap life, man. You're able to buy, all right, a lot, all right, with your dollar, man. All right, but the dollar
And slave labor.
slave labor, man. All right, right. But in the very near future, the dollar is going to be done away with, and guess what, man? Daddy Esau gonna lead you people out the drive, man. All right, hey, you gonna go to the market. All right, there's gonna be no food in the market. All right, hey, I went to the market. What did I get? I went to the market the other day, man. They ain't had, and the thing is, they ain't had nothing in there, but this is what they was doing. The little bit that they did have, they spreaded it out. So it looked like
Like it had
some shit
That's
in
what
there.
I'm telling you.
They spread the shit out, you know what I mean?
It's so section.
Nacho cheese Doritos.
Hey, I went to Home Depot, right? I got the 50 count construction box of plastic bags, and I got a little bottle of weed killer. That shit came to $50, man. I'm like, what the
I
hell?
went and bought lunch meat, lettuce, I think like a spaghetti squash. And bro, something light, bro. This shit was like $70. I'm like,
Yo, what the fuck?
yeah, it's $3.50 now.
Nah, man, so hey man, you people luxuries, all right, everything is coming to its end, man. All right? Yeah, all those goody dainties that you people used to are about to be no more, man. All right? Somebody hold it.
Fucking lashes, makeup,
Zephaniah 1:18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. So basically what these people rely on nowadays, man, is being able to buy themselves out of trouble, being able to buy themselves out of things using the petrodollar that we're talking about, but the destruction that's coming, that Yahweh has coming, you're not going to be able to buy yourself out of, man. The only way you're going to be able to get delivered out of that is by faith, man. And that's a gift. That's given to you by the Heavenly Father, man. You can't buy that. God, with the faith comes the name, man. A lot of you people calling on the wrong name, Jesus, Jehovah, Yusha, so on and so forth, man. You're going to wonder why you ain't going to be delivered in that day, man.
This is Proverbs 11:4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness deliver from death. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness.
There you have it. So the Lord going to be guiding the righteous. We won't even have to think about nothing, man. The Lord just going to put it on us, man. Put it on our spirit. That's why a lot of brothers try to think about what they're going to do in that day, man. Don't even worry about it. Because what you thinking, what you going to do now is not going to come to that way, man. Because the Lord going to be dealing with you, going to be doing different things, man.
It's like people gonna be prepping, like, yeah, I got my bag ready to go. I got this. Let's see, bro. You know we're near home and shit. That's my thing about it.
Hey, you might have all your shit, man, I'm ready to go get out the motherfucking house and get your head blown off.
Hey, that's why Esau got That's why Esau got the people where he want them, because the people are so dependent on this government, man. You can take a man in today's world and throw him in the forest for 1 week, he'll damn near die, man. He don't got no internet access. He depends on the pharmacy. Can't even. Men nowadays don't even know how to fish, man. They don't even know how to fix a tire. A lot of these men out here lost their masculinity a long time ago, man. Esau and his government stripped the men of their masculinity, man. They too dependent on this goddamn government, man. That's why a lot of men nowadays are feminine as hell, man. They're too emotional. They wouldn't know what to do when it come down to it, man.
Basic survival skills ain't
exactly.
No, that's something that. Hey, listen. Basic survival skills is something that should be passed down from father to son, man. You know what I mean? Even to your daughter, man. You know what I mean?
Like, bruh.
Hey, and that's how we used to live.
Vikings, they was
That's how we used to live, man. We used to live off the land.
They said, listen, man, I'm dying on my sword, man.
If these two
Yo,
brothers fight,
it was honor.
like one of them gonna get their
Kill
head
me.
chopped off,
It was
give me my honorable death.
Holding their sword.
They do their best.
Yeah, bro. They're like, yeah, bro. And almost, you're right, bro. And almost every culture that Jake touched, they all had those honorable deaths.
Why I say treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but what is it? Righteousness delivered from death, man.
Hey, listen, man. Righteousness is going to direct your path, like the scripture says. You know what I mean? If you don't know anything, man, if you know righteousness, man, listen, the spirit gonna make you move the way you're supposed to move, man. subconsciously, you just gonna move in the right way. Next thing you know, you just walking. You like, oh shit, hey, all hell breaking loose, man. And you just walking in the spirit, man. Just calling on the name of the Lord. Next thing you stumble across a cabin and shit. You know what I mean? That's filled with fucking food and water, man. From a doomsday prepper, security and all that.
He laid up in there dead and shit.
Fucking
He shot himself in the fucking head. Did all this prepping now, you take the body, throw that shit out, and you chilling.
Not even a smart man wouldn't even throw the body out. You go bury that shit somewhere so the animals don't come. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hey, listen, man. The animals.
No, I'm saying, but that's the thing about it's one thing to get knowledge, but it's the applying.
Applying that wisdom.
Here it go right here. Proverbs 13:22. A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children. All right, and that's not necessarily always monetary, because like the brother had mentioned, you learn your survival skills from your father, man. I mean, but that's not prominent in J communities nowadays, man.
Basic survival skills, basic economic skills, basic financial skills.
Hey, what does the father leave him? What does it say? You feed a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. You teach him how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime.
Hey, nowadays children are too nurtured, man. God, you know, it's too feminine, like the brother said, man. It's too the raising of children here in America nowadays is too feminized, man. You can't really discipline your kids, man. You gotta accept your children for how they are, who they are.
That's a construct of Esau, and the reason why I say that is because they taught our women kick the man out of the house. You ever hear a woman say toxic masculinity? It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life, because most of these men are raised by who?
Women, man.
So when you say toxic masculinity, he learned that feminine nature from you.
his woman, right?
That over emotional, over zealous.
And now you got women. Then you got women today talking about, oh, men so emotional nowadays. They all ain't feeling. Listen, they was raised by y'all, man.
Hey, what happened in the movie Friday, right? When Ice Cube was getting ready to go get his gun, his pop was telling him use these. Use his fist, man. All right, Jake nowadays won't go ahead and resort to a weapon like Esau, man. All right, instead of relying on his hands, man.
Physical
strength, man. All right, we really turned into pussies, man. A lot of our people, man.
That's Proverbs 13:22 again. A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. Hey, so like the brother said, man, the just is synonymous with righteous, man. All right, and who are the righteous, man? Inherently the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, but it's really the portion out of those people who keep the ways of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and if you be one of those men, which we hope we are, okay, then in that time of calamity, okay, we might stumble across, some rest here and there. You know what I mean? Going, like you said, you might, just be praying to the Most High, like, hey, man, Lord, if it's my time to die from starvation, hey, it be your will. And then boom, you trip over into a whole doomsday bunker. Filled with years worth of food, man. You and your family gonna eat, man. Or even more miraculous, like it say in the scriptures, all right, the beasts of the field, the birds of the air, they come and, you know what I mean? Like, bring you food, man. And we're not talking, listen, hold on, we're not talking about, bring you a loaf of bread. That nigga might come and bring you a goddamn turkey hoagie or something.
Bring you a chicken and lamb platter over rice.
You feel me? That's already perfect.
Eagle might bring you a salmon this motherfucking big. Still alive, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Kill that right on you. You know what I mean?
That last part again, bro. I got something.
Proverbs 13:22. A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just.
Alright, so this is Sirach 41:8.
Hey, that's the spirit, because he was just saying that, right? The wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. So all you doomsday preppers and all that shit, guess what?
They really storing it up for the elect.
all that up for the elect, man.
There you go.
This is the book of Sirach 41:8. It says, woe be unto you, ungodly men, which have forsaken the law of the Most High power. For if ye eat increase, it shall be to your destruction. So who's going to get that increase when they destroy you? The just. You know what I mean? You scheming.
Oh, no.
You can't listen.
I know what you mean.
And that's undeniable, man.
This is like
Yo, y'all saw the video of the lady with the fringes got punched by the cop?
Yeah, you saw that.
I said on my Instagram, yo, these women gonna get in line one day, bro.
Hey, it's a spirit, because I was like, yeah,
Because listen, that shows you.
no, they can trouble. They gonna be.
No, but that shows you that the law is not gonna save you.
Bro, every week, bro. Every week, bro. Literally, bro. At the same time, I'm able to get himself a little chicken wing, cheesesteak platter, Coke. Every time, bro. Watch. He walks out that joint. Yeah, this eating his life.
Hey, niggas hate this world. You can look at hate this.
Bro, he just look like he's just fucking over it, bro. Nigga, he working to pay bills, bro. What kind of life is that, bro?
That's literally what everybody
Bro,
do.
you just work to pay bills. That shit's sad, man. It's a sad world we live in, bro.
And that goes back to originally what you were saying. That's how, man, everybody's mourning, man. Like, yo, if you gotta get up and you hate your job, you hate going to work, I don't care. Listen, man, we know
like
brothers that make $100,000, $200,000 and still hate their job.
Hate that motherfucking job.
Hey, listen, bro, that's mourning, man.
I be like, yo, man.
You know, because you gotta think about it like this, bro. You know, you spend more time with your coworkers than you do your family.
Yeah.
I mean, and I
Wow,
listen,
bro.
man,
You spend more time at work than you actually do enjoying your own fucking home, bro.
that you go to work to pay for.
Exactly.
That don't make no fucking sense.
I wake up, I be like,
and then pay taxes.
You know what I mean? It ain't even like you can't even work to buy a home and shit and then just say, fuck it, I'm just gonna live off the land. Because you still gotta pay taxes, you gotta pay utilities, man. You gotta pay for water. Esau don't own
That's
water.
part of the, but we know that's part of the curses.
It's part of the curse,
They're
man.
subject to payment.
You shall be that, and you shall be one if you shall be one in all roughly paraphrasing. He's your enemies, man. You know what I'm trying to say, man. It's for one of all things, man. You know what I mean?
This Proverbs 3, it said in 19 and then 22. It says, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, by wisdom have founded the earth, by understanding have he established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down to dew. My son, let not them depart from thy eyes, keep sound wisdom and discretion. So shall they be life unto thy soul, and grace to thy neck. Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. That's beautiful because, having wisdom and knowledge and understanding is what's going to keep you, stable. The Lord is going to make sure you got food to eat, shelter, your daily bread, things of that nature. So when these calamities come up, like the brother said, a raven can push some chicken to you. You know the Lord going to keep you right because you have the wisdom and knowledge and you apply it.
That's key. When y'all spoke about jobs, it's different when you have the knowledge of how about shooting yourself because you know it's going to end too late. But for those normal people that just go day every day, man, listen, you basically dying.
That's what keeps us going, knowing that it's coming to end. Right. I don't know what the hell keeps these other people going, man.
Hey, listen, bro, it's survival, man. Just knowing that, hey, they ain't got no other choice.
They're basically walking suicidal people.
You know what I mean? You know you gotta work till you about 60, 70, then retire and still struggle after you retire.
I got one of my guys.
Everybody trying to study and think something. Dirty spirit. That's getting killed when you get like spirit. Yeah, man, that's impossible. Why they just saying? Because I remember Public walk by like,
It's spirit not among that. That's that demon repellent, man.
Yeah, that's what happened. He's basically on larger steps, having the knowledge of the Lord, and the street.
This shit crazy, man. You got people still out here wearing masks. Motherfuckers is double backed up. Niggas got the Moderna, Pfizer, and the Johnson Johnson.
Did you
And
just
still wearing
Yo,
masks.
did you see that they're trying to get an FDA approved for a third shot? All right, so everybody who got that 2 shots, get ready for your third one.
Yo, listen, I just read an article that said that they're the ones actually passing the Delta.
I seen that.
Yeah, bro.
We're taking the virus. That's what I believe. If you take the vaccine, you will become different than them. So what happened really was, these people, you ever watch the zombie movies, like a virus or something? So imagine you call somebody, but the frequency of that phone turns you into a zombie. So that frequency that locks that goes to your brain, it kind of messes up your membrane and it turns you into a zombie. And I believe that's what happened to people that took the vaccine.
I seen a movie that was similar.
So it's not going to be like a worldwide pandemic. No, it's going to be by technology.
Technology, yeah.
They showed you that in the movie Gamer.
Yeah, that and also Kingsman too.
Kingsman, yeah.
Kingsman or something like that too.
Body in that phone with Jay on body in that Jay on the clock real quick. That Jay out there with I put the string in there too. It's all good.
Let me see if I have the articles, man.
No.
It's all contradiction on everything, bro.
Wow.
We would have been Babylon. I just got to saying it. Look, pop right up. Claim.
And Fauci said you ain't got to get the, you don't have to get a third shot. Hey, so that's confusion going all the way around, man. You know what I'm saying?
Book of Jeremiah 51:9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reaches up to heaven and is lifted up even into the sky. The Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of her Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, make bright the arrows. It says, make bright the arrows. It's book of Jeremiah 51:9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reaches up to heaven and is lifted up even to the skies.
Hey man, we would have healed Babylon, man. All right, if the opportunity was of the Most High's predestination, all right, but it's not. Okay, so like the scripture says, man, you know, we don't want to partake in her plagues, man. All right, physically, and we also spiritually ain't going to stick around with the philosophies that Babylon has to offer. All right. And so for that, those who are joined under Babylon, all right, those who don't want to leave out of her as far as their ways, okay, they're going to suffer the plagues, man. And on the low level, we seeing that, you know, with these different things that's happening, you know, and I'm trying to watch my words, with the monster, the jab, you know what I mean, with these different pestilences that are going on, all right, with the extreme wickedness that's happening all across the world.
Oh yeah, I got to explain to y'all. It's going to be a story.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful.
I was just thinking,
What you think about?
we have that scripture,
think about,
become pilgrims of the earth. I was just thinking, if I'm going to tell my family that, yo, we got to leave out. Should I just leave them? Like, you know, I don't
You can tell them. You can tell them if they don't want to listen. Then you
Hey,
can
let me
go,
ask you a
man.
question real quick.
You gotta seek out your own salvation, man. You
you're
can't
not the
save
real
nobody.
Jew,
Like,
right?
I understand
You
saying,
can give them. You can tell them like, yo, we gotta go.
Yeah, give them
Gotta
a heads
go.
up, but like,
Nah, they giving you all this.
Yo, they sitting there staring at it. As soon as you ask them about it, we don't want to talk about it. Show them the 25 signs. Yeah, we don't got nobody to speak well, y'all speak enough with y'all. We got
Not all of them though, because I watched this whole thing. Ishkar writes, and then it was
So this card,
that
Right?
actually
Y'all believe in the
successful
Bible?
when they wound up fighting off the
Y'all
Spanish and
believe-
they found a whole town. And it's literally called
Believe in
like
God?
the Black Town or something like that. All dark skin color.
What you believe in?
I remember that a lot of them make sense.
How do you know about God?
Yeah, how do you know about
Why I know about God?
How do you know?
From my parents.
How do they know?
Where'd you learn?
So what, okay.
Are you Catholic?
Yeah,
From the Bible.
You're not Catholic?
We just believe somebody.
Your religion? Yeah, okay, that's cool. That'll work. All right, so according to the Bible, right? Everybody got their own nationality, which is the scripture, right? Now, Latinos and Native Americans, all right, along with the Mexicans, are the children of God. You ever hear the 12 tribes of Israel? 12? Yeah, she said it. Yeah. 12 tribes of Israel, yep. So, according to the Bible, you guys are part of 12 tribes of Israel. All right, so
Mexicans, huh?
you're
I didn't know.
That means you're the Lord's chosen people.
Mexicans are.
y'all from Israel. Y'all the real people of God. All right, and the reason why y'all going through everything y'all going through is because y'all worship idols. Y'all worship false gods. So the God Yahweh, his name is Yahweh, his son name Yahweh Shai, he called Jesus Christ. He's punishing our people for worshiping false idols and false gods.
Remember the Incas, Aztecs? They worship idols. And then they did human sacrifices and things to idols. They worship jaguars and you know, the weather, you know, the sun god and things of that nature. Those are the right. The more that's work.
What do you believe in?
When we out here to let our people know, right? Because what people don't understand, what the Mexicans don't understand is the so-called blacks and Latinos, we all one family. We the same people, right? The so-called white man divided us and told us that we was the conquistadors, the so-called white man, the Diablo, the devil. All right, he told us that we was Mexicans, that we was Negroes. La Familia, family.
We are the same.
Yeah, we are the same. Yeah, we family. Yes.
Why we are the same?
No, we
talking about
same.
physical appearance. She's talking about physical appearance.
He said, oh, she's not understanding
I
how.
know, yes, I know that we are the same, but why?
You know,
Different race a lot.
No. Culturally different now because of who colonized it. Right?
That's what we sound.
So the culture is different based on who colonized it. So the French colonized the Portuguese, the Spaniards, you know, they all colonized the English.
Give a good example of Haiti and Dominican Republic. That's probably the best example we can give.
Right. Dominican Republic was conquered by the Spaniards. That's why they speak Spanish.
So the Dominican Republic and Haiti is on the exact same island.
Split in half.
Spaniards colonized one side, the French colonized the other. They were the same slaves, but because of the different dialects, the French and Spanish, now they're two different cultures.
And then they look
But they're
different
the same people.
because the French doesn't believe in mixing in with the slaves. But the Spaniards do. So that's why you have in Dominican Republic, you have your dark skins and you have your really light skins because the Spaniards mixed in with the women and had children, whereas the French didn't. That's why Haitians are so dark for the most part.
So
Same
You
thing
don't
in
have any
Mexico.
religion. You don't have any.
no, that's what we're telling you. It's not a religion, right? It's our culture.
Bloodline.
This is our bloodline. This is what we were. This is what we were before we were put in slavery. Before they called us with these names. All right, so
This
you're
is
not
not
really
a religion.
So you're not
It was
really
never a
Mexican.
religion.
That's
It's
what
a
I'm telling you.
culture and
You're not really
bloodline.
Mexican. You're really
The Bible
you're
has
really
no
from
religion.
Issachar.
Isaac.
Yeah, you're Issachar. Yeah,
This is who you were before you was abducted by your enemy. They're not going to teach you the truth in your education systems because once you realize your true power, now you're a threat to this society.
Who's the hardest working who's the hardest working people over here in America?
Who's the hardest working?
Who keeps America clean? Cutting the grass.
Building up everything.
It's a hard. Hebrew means he is hired.
Yeah, like So in the scriptures, every one of these tribes have characteristics. So the people are going to live after the characteristics. The Mexicans or the Ishikarites were known for being hard workers. That's why to this day they lie words and they disrespect you. They call you wetbacks and all these kind of things. You guys are just some of the hardest workers on the planet, which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. But it's a nomen only. So Ishikar means what? He is hired. He is hired because we work very hard. That's why Mexicans are very hard workers. It's in your blood.
Right. And also great. Also, the ancestors were great at war tactics, things like that. Issachar had a spiritual gift. The whole tribe had a spiritual gift to be able to read the stars.
Yeah,
Never heard of the Mayan calendar?
The Mayan calendar.
From the tribe of Judah.
What characteristic?
Judah is the head tribe, so-called Negro.
They were what were the characteristics?
Plain man, call it a
Okay, so they were just pull out the scripture. Don't
Genesis 49.
Every tribe has qualities. Okay? Now cultural differences come from nature, nurture. You're going to raise your kids up a certain way, but the definite bloodline give you the definite characteristics. So he's going to pull out the scripture. We're going to show you. We're not going to.
It's like you have 3 sons, but they the same bloodline, but all 3 of them might have different qualities and characteristics. They're not going to be the same.
Not only the same, but they're going to move on similar.
This is beautiful. So Judah, it says in Genesis 49, Judah, thou art.
You gotta think, who came out? Judah dominates. Judah
in all sports.
Exactly. So Judah's leadership, right? So you gotta think, out of all the sports in the world, Judah dominates. But mainly
music, creativity, sports. They're known for being very strong, fast, big. They're known for being leadership and dominant.
Remember also, whom the world called Jesus Christ was of the tribe of Judah. From the tribe of Judah, Jesus Christ, so-called black man. Right.
Cristo.
That's not
We don't play. The Bible tells you he's a so-called black man.
So that he's a so-called black man.
And say it right there. As you're reading,
Bring it out.
Hebrews 7:14.
all the scriptures here. Go ahead, bring it out.
Why do you choose the devil? Why the devil?
Because this is not actually
So El Diablo are talking about this.
Go ahead.
Hello, the definition of the devil I got now.
So look, so in Revelation 1-13, this is the description of what they call Jesus Christ. It says, in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like the Son of Man, which is what they call Jesus Christ. It says, clothed with a garment down to the foot. So this garment clothed all the way down to the foot, kind of like how we are as well. And it says, the gird about the paps with the golden girdle, which is this right here, and they used that back in the day to protect themselves against stabs from war belt. Right. And it says, in his feet like unto the fine brass, as if they burnt in the furnace. So fine brass is what color? Like a brown. And if you burn it, what color will it be? As you're speaking to slow. Okay. Revelations 1:13. In the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and a gird about the paps with a golden girdle.
Girdle, not girls. Not chicas. Girdle.
girdle. Like one of these. It's like a war belt. Like wrestling, you know, WWF, WWE. You know what I mean? You know how they have the championship belt? It's really big. That's a model after a war belt. So back in the ancient day, they stabbed you and protected you. That's they show you right there. Right there. Yeah, that's the golden girl. They are. They're all liars. Hey,
They all come from the same bloodlines. They all come from the same bloodlines. Ruling bloodlines of Lucifer. Families.
Go to the Revelation, break that down for us. Talk about
I'm going to describe who you call Jesus Christ.
like just the color. It say burnished brass, right? Or burnished bronze. See that color? That's the color of burnished bronze. Alright, let me it's only one dude up here.
Go ahead, bro.
No, this is what it says. It's not what you think, it's what it says.
Right. That's why we go the horns on him. This is not a real image. This is a better depiction.
Alright, so I'm gonna read it, okay? His head and his hair were white like wool, as white as snow. His eyes were as a flame of fire. His feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a burning. And his voice as the sound of many waters.
We talk about the rapture. Coming down and getting into the people who are saved. Well, this is how it's going to happen. UFO. When they call UFOs, they're actually chariots of the Most High.
So it's describing his hair texture and his color. There's only one group on the planet.
Tienen los aliens. Do you believe that you believe in aliens?
What's your fake? Well, it's like this. It's like this. It's like this. They were Americans called Mexicans who are not born here aliens, right? Aliens just mean one.
Yeah, the word alien means stranger, or not from here.
So us being from Earth, just men, color, just like us.
But spiritual being, celestial being.
Oiga, mal, escuchen lo del color de la piel.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters.
And that's what the color of it.
Alright, so let me explain it. So isn't your feet the same color as your body? See. But he was dark, like he was dark. He was dark. Very dark. So hold on, I got you doing something. See, let's be on. Now, what color is brass? And if you burned brass, what color would it be? No, I'm asking you.
He's gonna be here. They're gonna be like,
What color is it? Brass is a derivative of brown. Now, if you burn brown, what color would it be? Burn brass. So he had white, woolly hair. No.
He wasn't old, but
He wasn't old.
he was under a lot of stress because he had to be sacrificed.
He was on the cross. He knew that he was going to have to be on the cross.
He had white hair because he was under a lot of stress because he knew he had to be sacrificed.
So that's why he had white hair.
See, if you read the scriptures, he also drank a lot of wine. He drank a lot of wine. A lot of wine. They called him a wine bibber. So he's stressed out, drinking, his hair is turning white. Exactly. In the flesh.
dumb shit slurred.
Oh, yeah. Somebody in the Spanish page. Hold on. Give him the Spanish page. Give him the Spanish page. That's how they.
Oh, you talking about the joint Ancient Days?
Oh, out west.
Yeah, Ancient Days got a whole Spanish.
Research, we're going to give you a YouTube page. They speak in Spanish everything we're speaking.
We just planted the seed. And we did the game good, though. Trying to translate everything.
That bull. Are you taking a picture, bro?
I'm trying to take a picture. Yeah, we're going to get, hold on. We're going to give you one that speaks Spanish. Let me know.
It's in Spanish. Look.
Yeah, it's in Spanish.
GMS, you got to bring YouTube up.
Oh, they got a Chicago campus.
GMS Ancient.
Nah. Put that right there. GMS.
Watch right. But this, they posted their channel. I'll give you that too. Ancient of Days. Put it all caps, Bob. All uppercase.
Yeah, that's
case sensitive. See how it is? Get that right up. All uppercase. Yeah. GMS Ancient.
I was thinking like, yo, we all got smartphones. Your phone is exactly like that. Oh yeah, we talk about other stuff. I don't want to chop it up. We talk about like going to the club or something like that.
This to our forefathers. Okay. Ahí hizo todo eso. Los mismos. You de blanco.
Did it to you too? Right. They take Mexicans, right? And they used to hang them just like they would black people, man.
And they will burn Mexican troops too.
Listen. Feed them the alligators. Feed them the alligators.
You know how you inside with Aztec chicken?
Aztecas. Good.
Yo no sé qué más. Que los tocaban.
Oh, they used to hang, yeah. And then they beat, they light you on fire.
Okay, well, there you go.
God's chosen
Y'all
people.
Israelites. Y'all
It's
from shop
Issachar.
Issachar.
Issachar, right?
Not Mexican.
Issachar.
Without no Issachar.
Issachar.
Killed the father.
Issachar, that's the
You know how you
Hey,
avoid?
Issachar is the name that the Heavenly Father gave y'all. Issachar, y'all Israelites, y'all God's chosen people. All right?
And whoever was left, they would put you in the slave. Alright?
All right.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Your research.
And it's crazy. Before we got with them, they was on that type time. Now we just flipped it a little bit.
I mean, look,
But the thing is, you know what was more beautiful? They ain't really had that stumbling block on them like that.
That's
They were like, we don't believe it. We just believe in God. We don't believe had no religion, basically, what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? But they wasn't on that type of time, though.
Santa Maria. And, you know, they be big in the Catholicism. I mean, the fact that they, right though, the fact that they wasn't plagued with that, it was easier for them to understand the deepness of
Well,
what they
really
understand.
take it in. Usually when you come off the back, usually when you come off and tell them that AC Christos is a so-called black man, they be like, oh no.
But you know what it actually is? That's
So stuck up in people so stuck up in idol worship, bro. You be like, yo, bro, you Israel.
Hey, but it's beautiful. We playing that Lord seed. We playing the Lord seed, and we was able to dish them off to a EMS camp that speaks Spanish. So now they gonna get more edified.
They're gonna water the seed. Yo, somebody grab the scripture. We plant the seed, somebody else will water it, and both sides make it grow. That's just the name of the Most High gives the increase.
I got it.
You know, man, I'll be praying, like, when people walk up like that, man, I'll be praying to the Lord, like,
Now we give them the full
give them the full
But
understanding.
now we got a formula on how to do it.
You know what I'm saying?
I can do any language.
Yeah, that shit, I don't hold you. That's beautiful. That's how you was working that. That's what you can tell moms was getting it.
I was also wording it. You gotta word it a certain way.
Right.
That's why I was like, and this is what he's trying to say.
It's 1 Corinthians 3 and 6. I have planted, Apollos watered, but the Most High gave the increase. So neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but the Most High has given the increase. And he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and everyone shall receive his own reward according to his own labor.
Hey man, because the planter and the waterer gotta be on one accord. I mean, and you know, even though them brothers, you know, they ain't physically here, and we don't have, you know, necessarily direct communication with them, we won because we preach the same doctrine, man.
We come in the spirit.
We coming in the same spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know?
Hey, which ultimately, Yahweh Shai is here in spirit, man.
Exactly.
And what he
When
say?
2 or 3
When you
are
gather,
gathered,
when 2 or 3 gather in my name, then I am in the midst of y'all.
That,
You know what I mean?
the word don't enter into a malicious soul.
Yeah, it's so.
She came up humbly, like, what's this?
I can tell she wasn't malicious. She was like,
She was really wanting to know.
she was ahead of her sons too. She was like, come on.
All right, she came from across the street and she felt like, hold up.
I'm saying for
Spirit is
those
tugging me.
for those that searching for knowledge.
She's like, oh.
I got that.
She said, I claim him.
It's the parable of the sower. It's Matthew 13 and 3. And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, behold, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Some fell upon stony places, and they had not much earth. And forthwith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth.
Many of them called few were chosen.
And when the sun was up, they were scorched because they had no root. They withered away. And some fell among the thorns, and thorns sprung up and choked them. But others fell into good ground and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, and some 30-fold.
Hey man, so like the brother said, man, when people come up, all right, and the Lord allows us to plant a seed, then we be praying that it falls on good ground.
Hey, yo, you know through the Spirit, right? It says that the angels rejoice when one repent. Right? Say, yo, but we in that same spirit. Hey, because you got it.
Sure, we interpret out again.
If one person get it, if we able to plant the seed with one person, man, hey, we rejoice, man. Hey, when that person leave, we be hoping that the Lord, that they do their own research and that it actually, the Lord get that increase, man. So we in this
on fertile ground.
So we in the spirit. If you think about it, we in the spirit of the angels, man.
All right. Yeah, Matthew 22 and 14. For many are called, but few are chosen. It's just like that. Straight like that. Yeah.
Now, either they came up here to be condemned, or they came up here, all right, to be delivered, man.
I got something. Proverbs 11:30, it says the fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. So we trying to win souls, we not trying to win the flesh, man.
You know, hey, Lord willing, them young brothers, man, they get built up. You know, from the research that they do.
But you could tell his mother come from a good stock.
Right.
Meaning like she was very humble. And remember, one thing I learned about the Northern Kingdom women usually are a lot more.
They extreme one way or the other.
And you know what's crazy? It's always based off of how close proximity are to Southern tribe. It's fucked up. It's true. When they ain't too close, as soon as they too close to Southern tribe, they stay over here with all the other. They got
nigga woman.
I'm like, damn, dog.
That's why it says Jesus sends these bringing them down. We go too far because Northern Kingdom, they have the process like, yo, this is got to stop. Like they love the games. When they was killing each other, they kill family members. But what Judah does, they go all out. Like you don't care if you're a family member or not. I'm killing you.
Hey, it's usually like a cold.
If Judah is the leader, man, then even in wickedness,
the whole head is sick.
You know what I mean? Hey, there it is.
Bro, bring that out again, huh? Connor, bring that out again.
That's just crazy.
He probably could have come to Kent like 3 weeks ago.
Now he got suspended, bro. He got suspended.
Wait, did he have his head back or head down?
No, he was like, he was holding the sign. He was holding the sign like this, and he was just like,
It's old.
He was getting comfortable.
and there was an elder. He said, he was like, hey man, wake your ass up. What's wrong with you? That was hilarious.
Proverbs 11:30, the fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise.
All right, this is 2 Timothy 2 and 4. No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. All right, so we not, our weapons of warfare are not carnal, man. Hey, bro, I'm a humble servant.
I'm about to say, yeah, yo, man, hold on.
So we out here trying to win souls over, man. That's the battle we in, That's the lot that he gave his soldiers, man.
We battle spiritual wickedness in high places.
Got that scripture if you want it.
Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Hey, do me a favor. Hit 10 and 11 and 12 again. Because it puts
I got it.
All right, bro.
We start at 10, right?
Yeah, 6 and 10.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord Yahweh, in the power of his might.
Right, so we're not the ones, who got the power to plant these seeds, man. We coming in the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and the power of his might, man. That's why a brother here in Philadelphia and a brother in LA, you know what I mean, is on the same wavelength, man. We on the same vibration.
Hey, we'll be bringing it out in camp, and then I'll look at you alive and brothers over UK, somewhere across the other planet, and they'll be on the same subject, bringing it out, bro.
When you go down your feed, I went down my feed, it'd be the same. Everybody, it'd be like, yo, it'd be like 1 week, everybody getting on these wicked women. Next thing you know it, everybody. Like, damn. Next week, oh, you see this happen over and
out the
down,
same
bro.
scriptures and whatnot. Well, go ahead, bro.
11, right? All right. But on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Hey, man, because not everybody we here to edify. Some people we giving the knowledge for their own condemnation. Right. I mean, like you wicked white people, man. You know? Like you, yeah, that's why I said it. Like you wicked 2/3, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who can't give up your Santa Maria. All right? All right? You don't understand the truth of Yahweh Shai because you blinded by Caesar Borgia, man. All right? You blinded by your own intellect because you got a bachelor's in sciences. I mean, it's some bullshit. All right?
Slocky, I just got them watching a TikTok video, and it was this Jake woman, nigga woman, and she basically was like, it's too much information out here for anybody to be believing in God and the Bible. I was like,
yeah, right.
Basically, bro, I'm like, so you telling me what you learned trumps the scriptures? I was like, oh man.
Yeah,
Way
right.
to see the fight to a man.
He said that I'll get wisdom to a man.
Job 39:17.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against the spiritual wickedness in high places.
Hey, man, so that's them demons, man. Spiritual wickedness, man. All right, because the spirit that's in Esau is not upright in him, man. And it's him that's in a high place right now. Hey, somebody get the joint a high tree. You know, so you know, even our own people that come up and they buck up against us, you know, like the brother had mentioned, the people in the social media world who say, you know, dumb shit like, oh, it's 2021, what you believe in the Bible and God? People who speak like that.
Yo, but it's 2021, you still put yourself African American.
Exactly.
I'm trying to get it out fast.
Still calling
I'm trying to get it out. You trying to beat me to the point.
You know, hit 12 one more time.
Isaiah 14:11. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
Hit that one more time, man. All right.
This is Isaiah 14:11. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
That pride is brought down to the grave.
And the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
Hey, so that's the grave, man.
It kind of reminds me of Isaiah 13 about that pride that's going to come down.
Exactly.
it also goes into decay.
Yeah, right.
It's Ezekiel 17:24. And all the trees of the field shall know that I, Yahweh Shai, have brought down the high tree.
Hey, so that the trees of the field is representative of everybody, all right? And all the nations, all right, including us, all right? Start over, hit that again, bro.
Yep. And all the trees of the field shall know that I, Yahweh Shai, have brought down the high tree, and have exalted the low tree, and have dried up the green tree.
Hey, so who's the high tree, man? Who's the wickedness that's set in high places? All right, that's Esau, Edom, closely followed after by all the rest of these heathen nations.
It's a tactic, man. We have high advantage. Like, if you top of building, you take your target out.
Beautiful, man. Exactly, man.
That's why in the arts of war, they be like, they got the high ground.
High ground is advantage. That's why you play video games, you want to get the high ground.
Yes,
right? You want to be up in the tower somewhere.
You get the most stickers.
You feel a little more protected.
Right, and you see everything from a bird's eye view. Right.
You Call of Duty, I've got to
Even if you play Battlefield, we play as a plane, we drop bombs.
Exactly, yeah. That's why the Lord coming from the sky, you feel me? The ultimate aerial advantage. You know? And we gonna be, and Lord willing, we be caught up in the sky with it.
Right, correct. Ezekiel 17:24 again. And all the trees of the field shall know that I, Yahweh Shai, have brought down the high tree, and have exalted the low tree, have dried up the green tree, and have made the drying tree to flourish.
Hey, so why is it the green tree right now? Because Esau flourishes in his kingdom, man. You know, it's a piece of shit kingdom. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. So you know what I mean? It's like a little bush right now, but it's green. But it's gonna dry up, and then that great mustard tree.
Actually, actually, it's in the process of drying up.
Withering away right now.
All the leaves and shit already starting to turn brown.
Hey, because if you take, like, say if I was to cut down this tree,
You got termites.
if I was to
not
cut
the
down
side
this
of
tree right now, all right, it wouldn't just instantly dry up and wither away. All right, it would go through a process.
Right.
All right. You know, it would go through a process of drying up and withering away. So it's the same thing with America. All right. It's really already finished, but you really can't see the effects because it's really a process that is going through before you ultimately see the manifestation of the judgment that the Lord is bringing upon you.
Right.
Bro, that reminds me of that scripture. It was talking about Esau rulership. That should be like a shadow.
Oh yeah, we brought that out.
Yeah, a shadow that you cast away. Basically, you see a shadow, it's gonna be standing for a minute. It's gonna be gone.
You saw it now with a season. That's gonna change. Put that out last time.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you right now, through the Spirit, hey, that lady and her sons, man, Lord willing, hey, we came out here just for them today, man. All right? Hey, they could very well be part of the elect.
Right. Hey, that's beautiful to think of too, because if they're part of the elect and we planted a seed, then that might be a good indication of who we are. Meaning that number. You know, we don't know who's who. Okay, y'all going into slavery.
That's
All
right.
We don't know who's who, but man, we the hopeful elect, man. All right, we're prisoners of hope that we come to inheritance with Yahweh Shai, man. All right, that we're partakers of the first fruits of the kingdom. You know, and likewise with the hope for us, we out here doing the Lord's work in hopes of the people. If y'all come up humbly, we hope the same for you. You know, if you come up with that spirit of Satan. All right, we gonna condemn your ass. Because listen, pride is a characteristic of Esau. Hey man, even Leviathan is known as the king of the prideful children.
That's some shit.
Yeah,
Leviathan let that pride be eat
This is Proverbs 16:18.
Bring it out.
Pride goeth before destruction and haughty spirit before a fall.
Hey, the bro just brought that out, man. Saying that pop is being brought low, man. All right, because the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. All right, and so all these so-called white people walking up and down the street, they so goddamn prideful, like this shit gonna go on forever. Man, you motherfuckers is gonna die, man.
That's right.
All right, and when you wake up, you're gonna wake up in chains, man. Some of y'all gonna be in the fields, some of y'all gonna be in the
Planning
beds.
was talking about the trench.
oh yeah.
Chained up.
You didn't got you started. You got you
Django.
started.
Right.
They also gonna be doing.
Hey,
Y'all gonna
hey,
be
man.
digging, man.
Digging.
Hey, you gonna be turning big rocks to little rocks.
They showed you that in World War I when they make them
And the
trenches.
little
A lot
rocks
of them
into
got-
power.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them got the red poisons.
Hey man, hey, the white people are the ones who spread diseases because they are the disease. That's why I'm just doing it, man.
It's the land back over the
Yeah, man, they walking by and looking straight at
We got a good
This is a little
30 minutes.
It's
Might as well.
It's a precept to the high and low tree parable. It's Daniel 2:44. It says, "And in the days of these kings shall Yahweh of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed." And that's the high tree. All right, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
That's the low tree. That's the low tree ascending to become the high tree.
All right, calm. That's my tree. I stand
The spirit, we all beat that to that.
He's like, oh, brother, man, this button's gotta go.
Continue.
Then he trying to put us on the video. But we know what you meant. Like, we are supposed to be the high tree. I get what you're saying.
Continuing in 44, it says, "And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break into pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. That low tree there, these kingdoms can't break into pieces, man. Withering away.
Thank God, huh? You know? Because after all, man, what is the high tree right now is Esau Edom. Yeah, man, it's Esau Edom. All right, and what type of fruit does Esau's tree bear, man? All right, nothing, no fruit to the spirit. So the scriptures say if it bear no fruit, hey, cut it off and throw it in the fire.
Hey, yo, what they was eating? What they was eating in the mountains? Juniper and shit. And they had no fruit.
God,
Hey, yo, y'all gotta see that cartoon, The Cruise, man.
Yeah,
That shit, you know, yo, not just that, but they was all sleeping in the pile and shit. Yo, they was eating juniper roots and all that shit.
Yeah, they
So
was.
we're like, yeah, we're just gonna sit here and eat our dry roots. I'm like, yo,
What is this fucking
Disney Plus, bro.
Disney Plus.
You gotta see that.
It's on Netflix. It's on Hulu.
I gotta check that out.
The second one is on Hulu. It's on Netflix.
Yo, that shit crazy. I see that.
The cruise.
Yo, Esau telling himself though, bro.
CROODS.
Esau telling himself fast, man.
I don't gotta know what that word means.
Yeah. Like stubborn shit. Yeah. But I think they call the cruise like CROODS, right?
Yeah, like an actual name.
Yeah.
Down that dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks. You know? See it? Because through the spirit, listen, because through the spirit, in the second part of the movie, the Betterments, it was Jake.
Oh yeah, because it was all civilized.
They did everything and then taught them.
They came humbly, right? They was like, hello. And they all act like barbarians. It was like, what the fuck are you? They was like, bro, we just came in to give you food.
Right, listen. You
know,
know, like you said, Esau telling himself all the time while trying to hide, man.
And also, remember in the movie, that dude that made all the inventions? Not the guy. That's his name, John. He was
God. God.
He was a dick as well because he was inventing all the things helping survive.
Right. And Jacob is former of all things.
It's Habakkuk 2:12. It says, woe to him that built a town with blood and established a city by iniquity.
Yeah, how was America built? America was built with blood, man. Right, the so-called white man came over here, raped, robbed, murdered, killed all the Native Americans. All right, and then they walking on stolen land, acting like, you know, everything is fine. Right, all right, thinking
Where your papers at?
Yeah, where your papers
Illegal
at?
immigrants.
All right, illegal immigrants. Hey, bring that out again now.
Habakkuk 2:12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity.
Yeah, so the Lord said, woe to you, man. Hey, just that alone, all right, the Lord gonna fuck you up. All right? Just that alone, all right, you Edomites are promised destruction, man. All right, death. All right?
It's kind of like straight to the point too, like you're saying.
Drive home a little. Drive home a point.
This is Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery, the prey departeth not.
Yeah. Who's the prey? The prey are you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, you still here in the land of your captivity. All right, worshiping false idols. All right, calling on Jesus Christ. All right, calling on Allah. Calling on Buddha. Calling on Jehovah wickedness. All right.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. You people are here in the land of your captivity, man. All right, read that again now.
Yup. Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not.
Yeah, America is nothing but was built on lies and robbery, man. This place was built on nothing but lies, man. All right. Okay. So you white people could walk up and down the street, all right, with your white privilege, acting like you know, that you're gonna go off into the sunset without paying for the crimes of your forefathers. Somebody get where it says should not you all together go unpunished?
It was Jeremiah 49:12, right?
No, that's the spirit. Look what that shirt said.
No, that's not the one. That's a good one.
Time, baby.
I'm looking at that. I've been drawing like dog mouth.
This is Jeremiah 49:12. Jeremiah 49:12. For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk it.
Yeah, we surely drunk in that cup, man. All right, we wasn't supposed to be at the bottom, man. All right, but because of our transgressions, all right, we had to drink that cup, man. All right.
And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Yeah, so we went through we went through slavery, all right, oppression, all right, being destroyed. All right, how is it that you so-called white people think that y'all gonna go unscathed, man? All right, and here it is. Matter of fact, can somebody get that?
It's the book of... Yes,
Hold on, I want to hold that.
It's Romans 9:13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
So the Lord said he loved the so-called Black, Latino, and Native American, all right, and look what he did to us. Hey, look what he did to his only begotten son, man.
Right.
Hey, Chad, the Lord said, like so.
You know what I'm saying? Look what the Lord did to his only begotten son, man. All right, so what do you think he said? Jacob have he loved, but Esau have he hated. So if he loved the so-called Black, Latino, and Native American, all right, look what he did to us. Guess what he gonna do to you so-called white people, man? He gonna fuck y'all up, man. You white people are finished, man. All right? You think you're gonna go off into the sunset, all right, for all the crimes that your forefathers committed without having no type of payback, man? You doubles got a lot, you know. All right, go ahead, hit that.
Jeremiah 49:12. For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk it. And art thou he that shall not altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Yeah, you gonna surely drink in that cup, man. Hey, get somebody.
Remember you was a kid, your parents gave you that cup of beer just to try it, and it tastes like shit.
You got X6.
I mean, we know if you want to smoke somebody,
Read that again out real quick.
I mean, smoking like kill.
Jeremiah 49:12. For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk it. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
So the Lord said, all right, you so-called the white man, woman, and child are going to be punished for the crimes of their forefathers, man. All right, y'all going to go into slavery for 1,000 years, and then y'all going to get wiped off the planet. Thus said the Lord.
That's right.
Okay? 1,000 years of slavery, and then y'all slaves to be executed off the planet, man.
That's right, God.
All right? Go ahead, bring that out. Huh?
It's Psalms 50:21. These things thou hast done, and I kept silence. Psalms 20:20. It's a lot of nuts. Psalms 50:20. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
Hold on, hold that right there where it says, shit. Read that again. Come back to you.
This is Psalms 50:20. says, thou citizens.
It says, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. The whole shepherd brings the blessing. Read that, Joel. Because I want.
We already know what you're doing. We already know what you're doing. Like, hold that, add that, subtract that, add these three,
Like that by
and then bring it all together. That's the process.
That's it. See, man, you gotta hit the notes, you know what I mean? Hey, when say we singing that song, man, you gotta hit those notes.
got to
That
do
new
the Lord
song.
a
New
God,
song.
God.
He has done marvelous things. Yeah. So hit that, what you got, then we're gonna put the brakes on that, and we're gonna hit that, and then we're gonna come back to what you got.
This is a lot, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, yo.
Bring it out,
I
reset
got
it, then bring
producer,
it out
bro.
again.
Yeah, whole producer.
The book of Psalms 50 and 20. It says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself.
Zechariah 11:5, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And their own shepherds pity them not.
Yeah, so, hey, that's how y'all thought that the Lord was with y'all. All right, because y'all able to slay us, all right, and then nothing happened. All right, y'all think that the Lord is with y'all. All right, yeah, you'll have a cop blow a Jake away, and when he get out of jail, he a millionaire. All right, or you'll have back in the 80s, you'll have back, you know, when we was in chattel slavery, the slave master killed his slave, all right, and get paid from the insurance, man. All right, or if you want to just keep it always through, just having slaves, period. All right? Yeah. Oh, here we got slaves, free labor, we rich, blessed be the Lord, man.
Right.
All right? Hey, but the Lord said what? Go ahead, bro.
In Psalms 50 and 21, it says, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
So the Lord said, y'all thought that he was with y'all, man, but guess what? He's basically gonna repay you back. All right, and he's gonna lift us up, all right in front of your eyes, as you see right now, man. Like, can somebody get that Exceeding Great Army? What's it?
Exceeding Great Army.
Ezekiel 37 and 10. So, this is Ezekiel 37 and 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived. They stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army.
Hey, is it more than that? What's his name? His name was afraid.
And this 11. Then he said unto the Son of Man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say, our bones are dry and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. Keep reading.
Yeah, that's it on that. But is it?
That's the next one right there.
No, it ain't going. Start up.
We're at 12.
That's it. Yeah, where is it? Hit that. Let me see if I can grab Hit that again, though, bro.
This is it was Ezekiel 37 and 10. Okay, this is Ezekiel 37 and 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army.
There you go.
And keep reading?
Yeah.
All right. And the 11.
Start it over and then put a little bit more spread in. You got it.
All right, this is Ezekiel 37 and 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived, and they stood up upon their feet, an exceedingly great army. Then he said unto the Son of Man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they have said, our bones are dry, and our hope is lost. We are cut off from our parts.
Yeah, so the point was that is the Lord lifting us up. He said he will lift us up right before your eyes. All right, that exceedingly great army. All right?
All right, this is 12. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, all my people, I will open up your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves and bring you into the land of Israel.
Hey man, because spiritually we was all dead, man, before we found the truth. All right, we was laying in our grave of the world, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man.
That breath that it's talking about is the wisdom and knowledge of the scriptures, man. And the laws and commandments. It's coming back to our natural way of life, man.
That's why it says, not everybody of Israel.
Not everybody is Israel, something like that.
Because even though we was already Israelites by blood, we was still heathens by understanding. You know, we was still dead, if you will.
From the neck up.
Gentiles. You know? Yes, it's Revelations 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them with solid. Yeah, that's the spirit of power, John.
All right. And that's what we're doing, man. We're standing upon our feet. We're prophesying the downfall of America. Are we letting you heathen nations know? All right, chiefly you so-called white men. All right, women and child, that you're going to go into slavery. All right. Okay, thus said the Lord, man. Right. All right, we stand upon our feet and we letting you people know, man. All right, that the God of Israel is coming back to what you people call UFOs to enslave you white people, man. All right, to put you, the so-called white man, woman, and child in captivity, man. All right? All right, you so-called white people going into slavery.
That's right.
All right? How about that, man? All right?
How about them apples?
How about this?
Oh yeah, you just gotta think, how the fuck are they gonna survive slavery? That's the crazy thing.
All right?
And really, that's,
hey, and these people scared to death, man.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. These people here.
Yeah, they watching
these
our
people here
videos.
watching the army being raised right in front of them,
Right
man.
before their eyes, man.
You know, and it's all because the spirit of the Lord, you know, the Lord is putting it in those dry bones, man.
God.
Israel is being awakened into an exceedingly great army, man. All right. Right now we an army of fishers, though.
God.
Because soon it's gonna be an army of hunters.
That's why they gonna start falsely accusing the men of the Lord, man. To put a bounty on their head, a price on their head, man, to try to get us out of here.
You see these men with these Frenches, they're bad guys. And I want you guys to kill them. That's pretty much.
You gonna try.
They're gonna call
try.
us pedophiles,
I mean, some of us are gonna be thrown in prison, man. But it is what it
They
is,
put,
man.
what they did back in the day with cowboys when they put the money on them, what they call
The bounty.
and they gonna put our faces on them once a bit.
Oh, we know. We already on the poverty. What's the shit called?
The prophet Lord,
We already on there. Like they got all of us on there, bro. They set people up with cameras.
They put our name. They put our name on there specifically.
Yeah.
Listen, if they know the camp name, they know each individual who we are. They got our mug shots. They know who our family is. They know where we live.
And the crazy, they see it on their phone. They have different pictures.
They getting alerts and shit. Oh, these motherfuckers, man. They back at it
And
again.
it's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be a lot of our families trying to turn us in.
Esau,
Yeah,
got a tight ass shirt on.
That's
Go
right.
ahead, Al, bring it out.
So is your woman.
Go ahead, Al.
Wisdom of Solomon. You got it? It's Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as afflicted him, and have made no account of their labors. You asked Esau how we came about America. They gonna hit you with the manifest destiny bullshit. You know what I mean? Justify. The shit was justified. I mean, through the spirit, the Lord's will was the Lord's will. But they not giving the credit to the Most High though.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Like you said, they believe that because they got it and the Lord didn't come down on them, that they think the Lord is with them.
Right.
There was a picture. They claimed the Native Americans as Amalek. When they said Israel shall fight Amalek for 1,000, paraphrasing, they believe they killed the Amalekites, but not knowing they were the Amalekites the whole time.
Right.
Bam, y'all got them. They got
No, they know they the Amalekites.
They know,
bro.
but I'm saying like back
The
then,
common man.
The common
I feel what
doesn't.
you're saying.
yeah.
If they ain't know, they wouldn't have did that social class bullshit.
And they signed themselves off as the $5 Indians and then called the true children of Israel Amalek.
Yeah, they know they were the children of Israel because
They don't exist anymore.
They kept going back to second Exodus.
It's Wisdom of Solomon 5:2. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach.
Hey man, so they go, like I said, these dudes right here, they already afraid, man. But the common man, they gonna be scared shitless, man, the strangeness of our salvation, man. When the sky crack, all right, and when the sky crack, man, all right, and a bunch of UFOs, so-called UFOs and UAPs come out the sky, all right, Yahweh Shai come out, all right, in a chariot the size of a third of the world, man. All right, they're gonna be like, damn, like them niggas, they the men of the Lord. We done fucked up, you know, because everybody. Hey, it says every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess, man. Because when all hell start breaking loose, all right, World War III going on, and then the Lord come back, all right.
You know how it's gonna be. It's like when a young boy's bullying another kid, come to find out that was D-Bo's little brother.
Exactly.
Oh shit!
Exactly.
Right.
That's perfect. We done fucked up.
Man, my bad, bro.
Hey, y'all see the Black Dynamite movie and shit? Where he was like, yo, Black, his brother got killed at the beginning. He was like, oh man, the street's gonna be running red with blood. I don't know who brother this is.
The music was going
They
on.
showed that in John Wick when they killed the dog. He was like,
You
you killed the dog.
yeah.
He was like, why the fuck would you kill the
The
dog?
dog, yeah,
He was
really.
like,
No.
that's a dog.
No.
And he took his car.
Remember the first one when he took his car? He broke the car and he's like, yeah man, I got you a good one. He's like,
Who car was it?
yo, go get this shit the fuck out.
Yo,
Yeah, bring the fuck up, right?
You know, look, man, this is John Wick killed a man with a fucking pistol. He was like, look, I can take this shit back. He was like, no, once that shit is done, it's over. We all fucked. I was like, damn.
Bro,
Sent them goons to go kill him because he knew his son was dead.
So imagine how much more Yahweh Shai, man. You know?
You know, the six-man Joe, Edomites, they're like, oh shit, I kind of knew that they was controlling people, but I'm
well, they feel it.
But
listen,
those
these
dudes,
dudes
they're like,
know.
oh shit, we fucked. Like,
Nah, these dudes know it's gonna be the other way around. These dudes already know what's up.
They don't want to
That's
be
why I
white no
say the
more,
devil.
bro.
That's why they say the devil coming down with great wrath because he know he had. You're going into slavery, boy.
That's right.
You're right.
Live it up now.
He said we already did.
Yeah, he said Jesus was right. Most white people don't even believe that shit.
Right, he don't believe that shit. He just wanted to be a skull.
break that to the Edomites.
Gotta cut it.
Somebody already got it in his ass.
Hey, it might have been us.
Right.
Jesus was white.
You know, he right though, because and it's crazy because Jesus doesn't translate back to Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, hey, yo, you right. Jesus is white.
You know what I mean? Jesus translates to hell.
Yo, and you notice how he put it as past tense was. All right,
Because
hey,
he's dead.
Yeah, because Jesus
like
is dead, man. All right, so but Yahweh Shai, he liveth, man. All right, Yahweh Shai is a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, and he liveth, man. That's right.
It's Wisdom of Solomon 5:4.
Hey, let me say this though. Esau finished, bro. They done out here. They ain't got no more steam, man. That's all. That's the best they can do right
He's
there.
like, Jesus is white.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
The God had them glasses, spiritual glasses, you see all the lies in the rock.
Oh, you talking about the old school joint,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Yeah.
old school, so it was a movie,
Forgot what
right?
it's
So
called.
God
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, they live.
They live. Yeah.
Of course,
Rowdy Michael.
yo.
You know about this.
Who's the director? Who's the executive director?
What year was the film?
Yeah, you know that
I want to say Stanley Cooper, but correct me.
Nah.
That might have been Stephen Carell.
Yo, let it go.
Kowski brothers.
It was supposed to be a millionaire. Last question. Call you one.
It's Wisdom of Solomon 5:4. We fools accounted his life madness and his end without honor. How is he numbered among the children of God, and his lot is among the saints?
Yeah, because what's going to happen is you people are going to realize that the so-called people that you've been, all right, selling dog to, All right, you Gooks been selling dog too. All right, you so-called white people been oppressing. All right, been shooting unjustly, shooting down in the streets unjustly. All right, you're gonna come and realize in the very near future that these are God's chosen people, man. All right?
And you guys are F-U-C-K.
And you guys pretty much is fuck, man.
All
right, bro.
It's cool. You can come over and take a picture if you want, bro. We just watched you do it.
He don't want
Fucking
to get
sodomites, bro.
Yeah, he don't want to get rebuked, man. You know he gonna get rebuked. That's why he not gonna come over here, man. All right?
Or you over here like this, like a little female.
He is a fucking but when he but he don't want to come over because he don't want us to rebuke him, man. Hey, don't nobody want to see the want to hear the real. They'll say they God fearing and God love them and this, that, and the third, but they don't really want to go into the scriptures to see what God feel about they lifestyle that they live, man. All right.
That's why they go to the Christian church.
That's why they go.
Because in the Christian church, you can live the same lifestyle you want to live and be so-called saved.
If you a sodomite in the Christian church, you automatically the choir director.
Oh my goodness. Yo, Salakia. I was at my at that funeral the other week, bro. And then the pastor don't know chopping up scriptures. First of all, didn't open the Bible once. It was pulling stuff that didn't make no damn sense towards it. But then it was a sodomite in the back. Yes, Lord. Jesus. I'm sitting here going, oh. Yes. God, I was so vexed, bro.
What's the one thing you said, Samak? When they read the scriptures, they be like, yeah, all love and peace and destruction. Whoa.
Hey, brother, go ahead. Go down to verse 17.
Let's pass around this collection plate.
Pastor, can you read Jeremiah?
They be like, you must give to receive. Because if you want to receive, you must give first. But we need all of yours if you want the Most High to give you all of His.
You go to church, though?
When I was young, right? Coming up, my mom used to make us go to this church and had a female pastor, right? So I remember the last time we went to that joint, I was probably like 14.
I went with you.
That. No, not that John. Not that John. I was like 14 and shit. I remember she passed the collection plate around like 5 times a day, bro. You know how black church be from like 10 a.m. to like 3 p.m. and shit all fucking day. So she was like, yeah, some give an offer, but don't give that pitiful like $1 or something. We don't want that. I'm like, what? I was like, oh, damn.
Look, bro, I remember going to church when we was young, and I remember they used to send a collection plate around so much that I remember strategically going, all right, I know they're going to send it around like 4 or 5 times. I got $5 each time and put $1 in it. Just to keep up. They send it around, I'd be like, $1.
Crazy, man.
So yeah, man.
We got
somebody got.
Hey, but this is still a 5.
Okay, go ahead. Go, yeah.
It's wisdom of Solomon 5:5. It says, how is he numbered among the children of God, and his lot is among the saints? Therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness have not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yea, we have gone through the deserts where there lay no way. But as the way of the Lord, we have not known it.
Yeah, hey, because the Lord say he out of all the things on the earth, he only dealt with us, man. That's right, huh? All right? So what? He was going to punish us for our iniquities, man. Hey, what did it say about Esau? That he, roughly paraphrasing, it goes into how Esau, where it goes into him not being punished. Oh yeah, we just
we talking about he was not in trouble like other men.
He was not in trouble like other men. Why? Because then it also say.
Bring it out.
All right.
Psalm 73:5.
So they say he's not in trouble with other men. All right. So that and why? Because ultimately, the Lord chastises them who He loveth, man. All right.
Psalm 73:5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
Yeah. Why? Because the Lord ain't dealing with these other
On this side.
ain't dealing with Esau, man. All right.
For example, when your parents gave you a new pair of sneakers and you dirty them up, on the first day getting a new pair of sneakers, who's going to be in trouble? The kids on the block or you? It's going to be you.
No. So that right there, you know, the Lord is
It's Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 8. It says, what hath pride profited us? Or what good have riches with our vaunting brought us?
Yeah, all that pride, all that riches, all that wickedness, all that deceit, all right, it ain't gonna bring nothing but death and destruction to you, man. All right?
Yeah, that's what happened to Esau.
And guess what? You earned it. At the end of the day, Esau gonna earn everything that Esau get, he's gonna earn it, man. All right, because why? Because Yahweh is not an unjust God, man. All right, he's not gonna give you something that you don't ultimately deserve. That's why I said, what did he say? Whoever died bear innocent.
Yeah,
man.
whoever died being innocent. Yeah.
All right, so the Lord is not unjust, man. All right, everything that this devil got coming, all right. He matter of fact, can somebody get that?
See, like you can even look at that, like he just said. The Lord ain't gonna give nobody nothing what they don't deserve. You think about the story of Job. Hey, Job could have did something crazy in his past life, man. And the Lord brought him. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, because you know,
just never know, man.
Job, you know, Job.
So remember, Job ain't died. So remember, the brother was saying, who dies innocent? Job was just tested.
Yeah, he
I
was
think a
just
better
tested.
example. I think a better example is Moses.
Moses, yeah.
You feel me? Because he died, he did all of that, and then ended up dying before he got to the promised land.
Yeah, he literally was on the mountain looking over the John like.
Because why?
And the Lord came and spoke to him.
Instead of speaking to the rock, what he
Instead of speaking to it, he struck it, man, you know? So even he had to die for his sins, man, because he wasn't innocent.
And you also got to remember,
even though he was a great man,
He was King David.
He was the meekness of the earth.
Hey, and that just goes to show you, hey, we all worthy of death.
God,
You know, hey, and if it don't be for the Lord, mercy and grace, hey man, we be finished. All right, go ahead, bro.
Yep. Revelations 22 and 12, Yahweh Shah speaking. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according to as his work shall be.
Yeah, so the Lord got you right in his pocket, man. He like that wicked ass Santa, man. All right, but only the Lord ain't wicked, he righteous. All right, he got a list, he checking it twice. We're gonna find out who's naughty or nice, man. All right?
Yo, bro, it's you can't make this stuff up, bro.
So, hey, man, it is what it is, man. All right, and you so-called white people, man, y'all got a debt to pay, man. All right, and y'all gonna pay it, hook and crook, man. All right, y'all gonna pay your debt to Yahweh Shah, man.
With interest.
Right. With interest.
right. Oldest to the youngest, man, woman, child.
You want to give it?
I got some.
No,
You want to give unto them double.
because a man and a woman, they can work. Child of age, he can work. Baby can't work. Cool. We're gonna dash him against the rock. Fun.
Talking, I got to.
We're gonna be happy about it, man. I ain't even gonna need spirit of power to do that. But best believe when I
No,
get it,
literally, I'm about to learn how to.
It's gonna be a shockwave.
I said, whole katana. Real live one. It's getting made right now. Yo, I got Shalawamia printed. I got my tongue. You see my tongues with the joint. I got custom made. Boom. And the blade. My blade's gonna come out looking gold with a gold sheet.
Exactly.
Shalawamia and gold.
He's not your Howard Shine character.
Yeah, there's no power better than his.
Yep, real time. I'm gonna get good.
Teleport to any galaxy. Like, it's really the Israelites.
Custom made joint, bro. I had to, bro. No, because I was it's like finish that.
This is Baruch, chapter 4, verse 25. It says, my children suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from Yahweh, for thine enemy hath persecuted thee. But shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck. My delicate ones have gone rough ways, and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
Start over and let
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh. For thine enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck.
Hey, so with these heathens and with these Edomites, these so-called white people, what they doing to us right now, hey, it's gonna be upon them double, man. So we just gotta wait patiently upon the Lord, man. He said the fight is his, man. All right, we don't gotta do nothing, man.
Verse 26, my delicate ones have gone rough ways, and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies.
There you have it. We was the one putting in cattle slavery, cargo ships, brought over here without our will, man. All right, so on and so forth. So that, hey, it says he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, man. Right. All right, so you got them white people, you got slavery waiting for you in the kingdom, man.
That's
Let's
right.
believe that.
That's right.
So basically going
You ain't gonna have that smile with chains on.
That's right. We did.
Verse 27, be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh. For ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you.
Hey, the Lord gonna let it be known who did it to us, man. We already know. But all of our people gonna know, man. It was these goddamn rats right here, man. These Edomites that brought us into captivity, man. All right?
And that verse goes into that we're going to be remembered by the Most High, because it was the Most High who brought the so-called white man against us.
And it wasn't a waste of money. It's an investment. I use T10 steel. Super hard, super sharp. No, I'm just thinking Jacob's Trouble. That might be the only thing I got with me.
But it's not a Victoria House.
That was like $2,300 some dollars. I couldn't do that.
What's the difference?
So it's like different types of skills. It's a lot.
Ezekiel 39:23. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquities, because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hands of their enemies, so fell they all by the sword.
So we didn't go into captivity because the Lord hated us, man. He put us in that captivity to punish us, man, and to show us what not to do again in the future, man.
Then boom, you can drop back.
I'm just getting my sword prepared for you.
And you know what, yo, I was meditating on the scriptures, and I'm like, yo, through the spirit, right? Hey, Esau was blessed with a sword, but so was Jacob, though. Esau was blessed with the carnal sword. Jacob was blessed with the spiritual sword, man. All right?
The scriptures are sharper than any two-edged sword.
One is temporary, one is forever.
Yeah, I saw one of my shadow on the piece. I've always like, bro. I've always wanted anime. You got a whole.
Put us in
You got a. Yeah. About my 72 centimeters too. That's wrong.
This is a priestess that has Route 4. He was just there.
You can get cheap ones for like $150 one, but I got my custom made.
Definitely a lot. Like I know. Okay, so Baruch 4 and 6, you were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered unto your enemies. For you provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
It showed you that the Lord is slow to wrath. Like it clearly tells us, like his characteristics, he's compassionate, merciful, and righteous.
Well, yeah,
we gotta do something.
They was groaning in the wilderness, and he's just like,
We had to do something really, really crazy to make them like motherfucking open slavery.
Yeah, man.
No,
we worshiping other gods, man. That's like the worst. That's like the worst thing you can do, man. Yeah, man. Like make us this cat, promoting gold and shit. What's going on, man?
After seeing the cherries, after seeing the ocean open up.
Oh, we need a king. We need a king. Like, yo, y'all don't need no king, bro. They want to be like the heathen. Oh, we need a king. We need a king.
This is back in Baruch chapter 4, verse 27. Yeah, it goes.
Go right into it.
Almost.
He's in the same chapter. What are you looking for? It was like, but it's cool though. It's
There it is. It says, "Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more."
So that means we used to be heathen-minded, man. We used to not know who we was, where we came from, what our culture was. Hey, now we know that type of stuff, man. You're supposed to be digging deeper, man. You should be putting in the hours and the time to go back and you know, worship Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
Hey, reclaim what was lost, man. Hey, the Lord gave us back the name. The Lord gave us back our heritage. All right, hey, you would think that it would be a ton of people up here, all right, listening and learning about their lost heritage, man. Hey, but it's not.
Jake don't feel like they lost, man.
God. They feel like this is the kingdom itself.
Verse 29, "For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation."
Hey, so the Lord said basically what he did to us, he's going to make it up tenfold, man. All right, because the captivity we're going through right now ain't going to be nothing compared to the joy we're going to receive in the kingdom, man. And that's how Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai work, man. All right, it's like your father, he whoop your butt and then he rewards you later, man. All right, that's what Yahweh going to do, man.
After you show you correction.
God, exactly.
Cry now, laugh later.
Verse 30, "Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee." 31, "Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of doubles for a great time.
Hey, that's talking about Babylon, and that's talking about Esau and these other heathen nations, man.
O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from Yahweh. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away.
Yahweh Shai, man. He's coming. He's gonna come from the east, man, into the west, man.
He says the joy coming. That's beautiful.
They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of Yahweh.
That's talking about the chariots, man. It says what, thousands and thousands, man. All right, the Lord's coming back with an army, man. All right, with his gang, man. All right, a righteous gang. All right.
There's gonna be two types of people on that day. The ones gonna be shit on themselves, gonna be fucking afraid, petrified. And there's gonna be the other ones gonna be like, yo, I can't believe it. This the day come. I can't believe it's happening. We gonna be praying.
It's even the elect gonna fear at first. It's gonna be so crazy.
Bro, all that's going on. We only human, bro.
Like, oh shit,
it's me, right?
Yeah, because you gonna see them flying around. You gonna be like, please,
right? Because you gonna know, like, you got because those in the know, like, you gotta know, like, damn, like, I'm either gonna be saved or destroyed.
Hey, if we even make it to that time,
You
man.
sitting there praying, bro, and you see your feet start lifting up, bro.
Hey, but the thing
You're
is,
just gonna be turned to dust.
I ain't gonna even lie. That's the spirit. I think the minute you see the chariot,
gonna
you,
get
no,
changed.
you gonna be changed.
Oh.
It's saying the twinkle of an
Yeah,
eye.
twinkle
You
of an
don't even have the, you ain't even have a chance to
No,
think.
you be right. You be
if I'm the
right.
elect or not.
It's coming for you. It's coming for you.
You all, y'all,
You might be running and shit. You look up.
It's coming for you. It's coming for you.
You're gonna be so good.
They on a mission,
With salvation, you want your body. You already celestial.
Man, people gonna be calling on Jesus. They gonna be turning.
No, I was going to let you break it down. No, I was going to let Paragon break it down.
All right, and with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles, the elders, of Great Millstone, teaching who will, and peace and salutation to the hopeful elect, man. Shalom.
Shalom.
You gotta go 215, man.